Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. It's great to have you here. Now I'm going to start another premiere draft of Bloomburrow, and welcome especially to my one new subscriber. It's great to have you here. Now I did another draft today, a real life draft, and it went swimmingly. I had the war leader in black-white, so actually the last two games that I did on Arena went also with black-white, but didn't go that well. But I managed to snatch first place. Now, as always, I will say my picks, what I pick and why I will pick them. And then if you see me do anything stupid, maybe in game or maybe with this, please do let me know what I did wrong. Now, some very strong cards. This is a strong pack overall. I think Mockingbird is quite good. There's a Heartborn Battler, and there's also Carrot Cake, which I think is one of the best uncommons the best commons in the set. Now there's also a Swordmaster, but it really cares about mice, and there's also a Nocturnal Hunger. So even though this is not a multicolored card, if you pick this, you would want to go red-white mostly. So for me, it's between these three. The Nocturnal Hunger is just premium removal, and there's a Mockingbird and a Battler. Now I don't know how good Red Hasty is. I think in an aggressive deck this can do quite a bit, but I'm not sure if it's that good. So for me it's a Mockingbird, enter as a copy, and it's also a flyer. So it's a 1/1 flyer or something else. I think we'll just try out the Mockingbird and see where we go from there. Now this card was also in my deck today. It really did a lot of work. Now there's a Scrap Shooter, which I think is pretty good. A 4/4 for 3 is just amazing stats, but there's also a Night Fisher. And since I have the Mockingbird, I want to try and see if maybe I can get into a bird cares deck. So I'll already have two birds, and this cares for birds to enter the battlefield, so maybe I can do something with flickering abilities. And I think that will be the plan, and maybe white can be our second color, but I don't know yet. Okay, well there's another very good bird. There's also a dire downdraft and a head of the homestead. Sorry, just let me get some coffee. Head of the homestead is an amazing card, but I think my card here will be the Plumecreed Escort, because it's also a bird. I know it looks like an insect, but it's actually a hummingbird, I guess. And that just fits nicely into our bird's deck. So even if you play this without giving something hexproof, it's very, very decent indeed. Now, I should be picking up some signs about what colors are open. Black does seem reasonably open, but I feel as if this card has its best place in green-black, but I do like the art. There's the Take Out the Trash, which is nice removal, and also pretty late for Take Out the Trash. So this seems as if red is not being picked highly. But I'm not sure if I want to go blue-red, because it's not the strongest color combination. And there's also no raccoons in my deck probably. So I think I'll just stick with the Runaway Together or the Hidden Grotto. It's either of these two. And I hope to get a clear view of what's open the next pack. Wow. So I think blue-red is open. There's a Heartborn Battler, which is pretty decent. But I think I'll just take the other Escort here. But I think we might end up in blue-red looking at this. There's also a very late Baker's Bane duo, which is also amazing. But this fits nicely into our bird deck. Oh my goodness. Escort number 3. And there's also a Squire, so maybe even blue-white flyers might be a thing, but at this moment we're just going mono-blue, it seems. So there's a Squire, there's this Village, which is good if you are not in blue, because it doesn't care about birds, so it's not the best pick. We do have some 2-drops already, so I think I'll just take the Squire here. But that means that we also need some creatures without flying. But I think this is fine in either deck. What do? Reveal X cards. For each card type you may exile. This seems like commander card. Put the rest into graveyards. Okay, well, blue is very open. And I don't think we'll get thresholds. Maybe we'll just take the crier because I think it does a lot of work also in the late game. So there's the sword master. We don't have many mice, so I don't think that will be it. So for me, it's between these two. There's also this 3-drop, which is okay, but I think I'll just take this because I think it can do quite some work in the late game. Imagine that you have lots of mana, you play as, for instance, this escort, and then you can just do this and surveil 2 for 2 land tapped. That's amazing, I think. I'll just take the hermit here. Also like the bruiser. I think I'll just take the bruiser, by the way. It's good in either blue-green or blue-red. Maybe we'll end up there. I'll just take the crier. Blue is very open. 2-drop cure or a heaped harvests. Okay, well that was I'm not sure what I was going to do there. So this cares about instant sorcery, so that wants you to be blue-red. There's a Thoughtstalker Warlock, which is pretty good. There's also a Carrot Cake. I think the Warlock or the Fel might be the strongest card in this pack. Now, do I take the removal spell off color because there's no really impressive blue cards? Or the Warlock? We don't have many ways to... Well, we don't have one way to flicker something. I'll just put this aside for now. Not sure if we're going to play the Mind Spiral. Warlock or removal? I think the removal is still better. So we could also take the Herbalist because it's good with flyers. But I think I'll just take the hard removal spell here. I mean, we don't know our second color yet, but it's a pretty decent card anyway. Okay. Not a very impressive card. This is just too situational, I think. I mean, it will often be a dead card. There's a Harvester, which is also a bird, which is nice with a Night Fisher, and it doesn't have flying, so it can be a nice combination in blue-white. There's also a Rough Shot Duo, which is pretty good with flyers. I think it's too soon to pick this one. So I think I'll just pick the duo and maybe we will end it up in red-blue. Okay, well, I don't think we will end up in blue because this is just too many good black cards open. So I'll just take the Vine Lasher here because I think it's pretty amazing. And let's see if we can end up in blue-black. There's another 3-drop flyer which we could use. Also noticing the Banishing Light and the Hop to it, but I think the Vine Lasher is an amazing card. And we wouldn't mind a 3-drop creature. Gossip Talent is also good. Yeah, this is difficult. This might be the point where I have to pick whether I'm white or black as a second color, but at this moment I think my black cards are better than my white card. So I will just stay blue-black and take the creature and see if maybe we can end up with a nice blue-black deck. Okay, this card is pretty decent. We do have one card that cares about gaining life, but I think the Warden probably is better in our deck. Lightshell Duo also pretty nice. You need many instant sorceries for this to work, and we don't have that many yet. So I'll just take the Warden here because you can give something without flying +1/+1, and then it has flying, so it will be a stronger flyer. Okay, this is nice. I like myself a looter. White does seem open from this side. There's a Finch formation, which I think is very good. Not seeing many black cards, but I think our black cards are still decent. I'll take the Seedpot Squire here. Another one. We could also take the Shale. Let me just... Oh, we have many creatures. No, I think I'll take the other Squire here. Now we could take the Harvester. I think it will do some things. Not sure how good Spellgeyer is, but neither of the other two will make the cut, so I think it will be the Geyer. So I would like some more 3-drops and maybe a 6-drop or another 5-drop. But at this point our plan is just to remove whatever they have. Sure. Wow, blue is very open. Alright, well we are deep into blue-green and we're not seeing amazing, black-green cards. It's all white-green, so the other people will be happy what I'm passing to. I'll just take the Pearl of Wisdom. I have one Otter and I also have the Harvester. So, but I think I'd rather not play it, but I think it's the best of these. Don't think this will happen for many times. Would love the banner to come, but don't think that will happen. Okay, so here it's an easy sugarcoat, I think. It's just instant removal spell. This is best in the black-green deck. There's also a Valley Rally, but I'm not going out of black. I think the black cards that I have are pretty decent. Might cut this, but I just take the removal spell. Okay, there's another removal spell. I like that. Finally being past some black cards. Target creature. Tap onto tokens. Yeah, I don't have any tokens going for me. I'll just take this. I mean, I have 2 reds and a Harvester. I'm not going to play that one, I think. Well, in case of doubt, always take the 2-drop, so I will. There's another Finch formation. Another land. I'll take the Finch formation here. Curving out nicely. Now I might just take this Dazzling Denial because I think it will be pretty good in our deck. And hoping to pick up one more. We have quite some instant sorcery, so I think... No, I will take the Finch formation because I will cut one of these probably. Okay, there's a nice top end card, which I don't mind. It's a flyer and it drains Scales of Shale. We might actually play that. Oh, okay. I'll just take this. My mouse is... Wow. Okay, well, I think I will play both of them because we will have so many flyers, but we do need to do quite some cutting. And I hope to be quick with it. Now we have many creatures. So... I don't think we have many ways to gain life. So the Soothsayer is gone. We're not playing that since we have another counter spell, which is probably better. Wow, I think we'll just play that. Okay, now I need to do quite some cutting. 5 cards. Let me just see, I want to play this as a 4-drop. Can you have too many Finch formations? I'm not sure. How much will this do? I think a flyer is still better than this, really. So I'll just do that. Looter is great. Surveil every turn. Nah. Mind Spiral. I think I'd rather have the Mind Spiral than the Pearl of Wisdom. So this is looking nice. Might actually play that there. I have 18 creatures, which is quite a few. Landfall triggers. Okay, we'll drop 1 Crier. And do we have enough ways to maybe go 16 lands, because it is Arena after all? I think we'll just try 16 lands. Alright, let's see how this goes. Now, if we are mana screwed often, I will go back to 17 lands. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I think this is my first time ever drafting blue-black, and I must say the blue-black flying matters is of course actually quite rare because it's often in blue-white. Now, I think the squires are good anyway. I mean, a 3/3 fly for 4, which gives something +1/+1 when it attacks, is just pretty strong, I guess. Neither. Okay. Okay, well, this is not great. We don't have any 2-drops, and I'm not going to play this for less than that, so I will mulligan. This is just classic. Now, this happened to me a lot lately, where you just... It doesn't matter how often I mulligan, I won't often get both colors. Okay, well, I think this is going to be a... this might be a quick game. Yep. Also squirrel. We can always bounce that. Okay, I think I will just play a Finch formation and just jump. Might just block the Might color or the duo. Okay, well now I will block the Baker's Bane duo. Because otherwise we're not going to win this race. Now I think I will take one more damage from the Might color, but next turn we can do 2 things. I think both are decent. Don't really need that. I will keep the Warden because it has 3 power. But black-green is a very strong combination. Oh, of course I can't play these. Oh. He must have a trick of some kind. Okay, well, maybe I'll just drop one lily pad village. Yeah, this is just too much. Okay, so I need to tap blue with it. Okay. So rats. Oh, it's a combi. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a quick game. I won't block. I hope to top deck something useful, but I don't think that can happen. Well, that is something useful, but I think it's too late. Yeah, we're dead anyway. Alright, so I will drop one lily pad village, because I think the downside of having 2 is just too great, as you just saw. But they went crazy fast. And we had to mulligan, so... But that's fine. I mean, losing a game is part of the game. Really hope to get back to Mythic soon. Okay, I think this is fine. I mean, we can just flash this in, start attacking, and then keep up a counter spell. So I hope they don't curve out. They do curve out. That's annoying. Okay, well, I hope they don't play a grade 2 drop, because then we can counter pretty much anything they play. Okay, well, that's not a grade 2 drop. Do we want to counter that? Do we care about the 0/4 wall? No, I'll just flash this in. Okay. I'll just keep up the counter spell. So that makes it put a counter on it. I think I'll just counter it. I don't want him to get a counter or find the land that he's missing. I mean, he probably is looking for a second color. Okay. Really hope to draw our fourth land here. It's almost 50% chance now. And I prefer it to be black, but it's not like we really need it. Okay, so he can get that back. Okay, well that's nice. We're dealing 4 each turn, but that would have been very nice to counter. Okay, that's nice. So I'll just attack with both first. I'll just play the duo. Surveilling is, I think, very important at this stage. Don't think I need that. I think I just want another land to be able to do a spell soon. So I know the Squire is good, but if I draw another land, I can keep these 2 up. And then I think we have quite the threat. Maybe he's mono white, by the way. Why would you play this, by the way, if you're mono white? Very nice. So he will deal quite some damage now. He'll just pump the duo, I guess. If he attacks with the host, I think... Okay, well, I will no longer block, of course. Yeah, we will take quite a beating now. He will not attack with the duo. He might just pump with the duo. My word. Draw a card. He didn't pump it. Okay, so we're going to 9. A land would be nice. It's not a land. Yeah. Maybe I'll just go 17 lands. This is very annoying. Well, he got his next color too. So if he doesn't kill us now, we still need another turn. Now we do have a counterspell and sugarcoat, which we could play at any moment. But we do have to block something now. So if he attacks with the host and he can't give it more toughness, I will block with the duo. But this is not looking too great. I mean, we're not winning this race. And I assume he has some kind of action. What will it be? He must be thinking. I hope. Or he's AFK, he might be just counting, if I go all in with my pump spell, is he dead? So if he can give everything +2/+1, which I think he can with the rabbit response, if he's doing the math now. Okay. This is very good. Wow, that's just amazing. Imagine you play rabbits and it's that open. Very nice. Now, if he attacks with the host, I will of course block with the duo. Okay, well, now I won't block the host, but now I'll block the... I can double block. Yeah, this is annoying. I I don't have lethal, which is the problem. We're lacking 1 damage. This might have been the wrong call, but I don't know what to do else. So, do I have lethal if I make a copy of his host? Let's just see. Okay. Mockingbird did it. I'm very happy that I saw that out. 1 and 1. I'll just add 1 more land back. I just have the idea, once you get 17 lands in your deck, it just feels as if you get flooded way more often. I think I have to get rid of 2-drop. I'll just drop 1 counter spell. Right? 1 and 1. Now, if you like what I do, feel free to leave a like or click some buttons to help me out. But most importantly, if you see me do anything silly, please do let me know. I'm here to learn, and that's why I upload these pictures. These videos. And if you have any comments on my English, it is not my first language, it's my 3rd language. So do forgive me if I'm making any mistakes. All right. Winged hippo against winged hippo. This is not great. You can't cast this if you don't have a target. I go first. Yeah, I can't keep this. This is also not great. So many 2-drops, why can't I just draw a 2-drop? Well, at least we have a thing we can do on turn 3, but it's not great. You are late. I'll just play the Finch formation. I want to have some kind of threat, then I'll play the duo, and then I will have these 2. So I can keep the duo alive, and I can bounce this and give the duo flying next turn. 3 colors, and he cannot play anything. That's interesting. Hope he doesn't have a counter spell. Guess we'll find out. He does have a counter spell. Okay, well, we found out. Now, I don't need to draw any more lands, deck. So this is what often happens when I go 17 lands. Interesting. Yep. Well, we can bounce the token, which is nice. Now we have our own counter spell. Do I want to kill the mage? I think I do. It's not great, but okay. I'll just play the Finch formation and keep up counterspell. But yeah, we're not curving out greatly, which is annoying. It's the second time we had to mulligan, even though our curve should be pretty good. It's not a great thing, but I will counter it. Let's hope he plays something, and otherwise I might just copy the crier to loot. Okay, I think that's a decent target to copy. What do you do? Vigilance can't be blocked by creature with power 2 or greater. When it attacks up to one target artifact, creature or planeswalker an opponent controls loses all abilities. Okay, that's interesting. Now, I could just copy the otter, I guess. Can't I? I think at this point we might have to race. Three, four, five, six, seven. Guess I'll do that one. Now we have lethal. He also nearly has lethal depending on what he has, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has to play 2 non-creature spells and then he has us, but we can still block. Or he can make this whenever it attacks up to one target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. An opponent controls lose all abilities until your next turn. If its creature also... Okay, so he can make this into a 2/2. So maybe I should have done the Beastbinder, because I don't have lethal next turn if he attacks with that. And it also loses flying. But we're still okay, I guess. Okay, we're no longer okay. Well, since we don't have lethal, I might as well block this now, since it's safe. I think we block with the Finch formation and hope to draw a creature. If we do draw a creature, we might have lethal, because then this gets flying. Could also just block with the Warden and, you know. Depends on what he targets with the Beastbinder and what he has. Maybe he has a removal spell, and then I think we're pretty dead, because this has prowess. Okay. He found his land, but it's not a blue one. It can filter for blue, so it depends what he has. If he has a 3 mana blue spell, it's still good. If he has a 4 mana blue spell, he still can't use it. Okay, let's see what he targets. So we do have to block some stuff, so I think this can be blocked. So we might as well kill stuff while we're blocking. This is still lethal, so we have to block like this and hope he doesn't have a pump spell. But there goes our lethal threat, which is annoying. Oh my goodness. Oh, it would have been lethal. This is just sad. Well, it has menace, so we attack with 1. We can't. I don't have enough mana. Okay, never mind. If he attacks with everything, we die. Forgive me, I thought I had 6 mana, but apparently my deck doesn't want me to have 6 mana. But I must say, okay. Why not just attack with everything, I'd say. If he doesn't, then he's crazy. Yep. GG. Yeah. If I didn't have to block with the frog there, we would have won, but we had to, otherwise we would have died. 1 and 2. So far, the games I play on my phone without a camera are treating me way better than these games. So if you're still around, thank you for joining. Sure, hope to draw a swamp, but we have a 2-drop. We'll probably draw a land, I hope. We have 3 of these. Okay, well, I still hope we draw a land. Would be very annoying if we don't. Okay, well, let's put some thread on the board. Land. Okay. My goodness. Whenever it enters, create a token, blah blah blah, you gain 4 life. So that just happened, and now he has a 4/5, okay. So we can just keep slamming. Keep this up for when we can double spell. Non-token bird, so I want to play the duo first, I guess. I think we want another land. Run away will be useful at some point. Now we will take 4. 5, I guess. I'm not going to block that for any trick. Does he? Okay. Yeah, that's very nice. So he will create treasure and more lands. That will happen. There's more life. So he will gain 4 life. Let me just think. If I attack with these 2, or no, I think I'll just attack only with the... Oh, of course he has reach. Okay, so... There's no point in attacking, really. Well, I want the reach creature done anyway, so I might as well. Because if he doesn't block, which he probably will, then he will gain life again if he uses that, if he plays that. Next turn I'll use Fel either on the Rootweaver or that one. So now he will get some fish, he will gain some life. Okay, that's interesting. Now we might actually get to do something. So if I kill that, I'm just thinking we can keep a runaway together to flicker the escort because it has flash, then we'll get a fish. But then we don't have any good attacks now. So I think I will just destroy this. Then I think attack with all except for the escort, and if he wants to trade in any way, that's still fine. Okay. Yeah, kind of expected that. He doesn't have reach anymore. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Now we can save anything he tries to kill. Okay, well, that's a good game. It's a very nice card, by the way, the Elk, which just gives you a lot of stuff. I mean, even if none of the stuff triggers, like getting fish or whatever, it's still a 4/5 for 4, which I think is pretty decent. Of course, it's double white, so it's hard to splash, or difficult to play in a 3-color deck, especially in this set. I mean, of course, there's the Rootweaver, which fixes you, so you can go 3 colors with green. But other than that, I don't think it's easy to go 3 colors with this set, nor is it very rewarding. But maybe there are some nice combinations or great 3-drops with 3 colors. Sure. Keep up the Mockingbird. I'll just let that happen. I can make a copy of that. Oh, that's very nice. I think I'll just do that first. I can even make a copy of that. Well, it will die probably. Oh, that's nice. So, I'll just do this. Make a copy of that. Have a land. And now keep up the escort to keep anything alive. What do? Draw card, discard card, copy target, instant source your spell you control, you may choose new targets. Activate only has 3 power. Okay. So we can either bounce some stuff, or we can counter something, or we can give something hexproof. At this point, if he targets something, I will give it hexproof, because then we'll have another threat. Really hope to draw some lands now. I know it's strange to say, but I think I'll counter that. I'll try to counter that, of course. Okay. It's still fine. Now I'm wondering, if I don't draw a land, if I should play the Squire. I think I'll just play the Crier anyway. Hope to get a land. Okay, we'll just ditch that. Play a land. Can attack for 1. He's sure getting a lot of value from the looter soon. Maybe we'll have to bounce that and also bounce our Vine Lasher, so we can make a new offspring token. Just hope that he tries to kill something. It might be going for the copy thing. Not sure if I'm doing this at the right moment. I hope I am. Which one is he targeting? That one. Okay, so now he cannot copy it anymore. I think we'll just take it. I mean, we have quite some threats now. If I draw a land, let me just think. I can bounce 2 things. Make a new copy of that. Then we'll have 4. What do we bounce? I think the looter. So we'll just go that one and that one. Then we go offspring to the max. Play a land. Deal some damage. Attack for 3 in the air. Now at this point, drawing anything is just fine, because drawing a land is 3 damage, as it is now, and any creature is also fine. But we're not out of this. I mean, he has 5 cards in hand. He can do a lot of stuff. I think he can get prowess going and then activate, copy some kind of removal spell, and then I think we'll be in a whole different kind of game. Wow, 2 looters. Well, he's going for the slow game. Okay, that's decent. So Now he will draw some cards, but I can keep anything alive, at least for one thing. And if he attacks with the lures, he needs to play many cards just to be able to block. He does attack with the lures. So he draws 2. And now he has to, let's see, well, if we draw land, he's dead unless he kills the escort. And if he, okay, well, I don't think that will save him. I think I'll just do this. I know it's risky. I mean, I'm not sure what he could have for 1 black. But we have lethal in the air. It's not a land, but we can give 2 things flying. Okay, good game. Well, I must say that was interesting to copy the Vine Lasher and, you know, make your lands do quite some damage. So we're 2 and 2, I think. 3 and 2 actually, okay. So 1 more win and I will be very satisfied with a 4-3. I don't think this deck is great, but there's not enough synergy, I guess. The King Papi. Right. Sure. I think I'll play the looter first. Would like a black source. Love his lands. Very nice. Okay, guess we're not going to loot. Really like a land now. Okay, that's annoying. Might just sugarcoat that. I think I will. Otherwise it will go out of hand quickly. Okay. Warden. I wonder if he goes 3 colors. I think just another red, yeah. Would really like a black source now, but you know. Okay, well he is somewhat unlucky it seems. I'll just attack first, see if he wants to kill it. Guess not. I think he's drawing, I think he's kind of flooded. Yeah, this will be difficult for him. Okay, what do? When it becomes the target of a spell of it you control, look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a creature card whenever unless you may put it on the battlefield if it's your turn. Okay, well I think we'll just have to kill that. Or at least try to kill that. Can you give it indestructible? Don't think I can do anything with the runaway together now. Oh my goodness. So next turn, if we play a creature, we can attack for 7 in the air. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target mouse, you could always double strike or trample. Okay. So I think this is a nice moment to use a runaway together if he pumps something. Wow, would you look at the combination? Yeah, well. What is this deck? Is this a constructed deck or what? So it has double strike and trample. I really want another land now. Okay, well there we go. I will... This can chump. And this is something that we can return to our hand at some point. Maybe we can win this race. Oh, so it fizzles? That's interesting. I didn't expect that to happen, to be honest. Playing against 3 rares. My word. Four rares. Dude. What is this an only rares deck? Okay, well he is pumping that to the max. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to bounce this anyway, so I might just do that. With so much damage. Is he going to do anything? Okay, so he knows he's going to bounce it. So now it has trample and it will still deal damage. I think I might just be dead here, but I'm not going to bother with the math. This is just 5 rares. Well, sorry, Papi. If you play 5 rares in a draft deck... Okay. Well, 3 and 3. It's okay. I mean, losing to a deck like that... I actually thought we had a chance until he played rare number 4 or 5. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like what I did, then feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.